Let's have. No, wait. Let's paint some tea today. So, hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Bipna and I'm currently doing a 100 days art challenge. It had been raining a lot, like the sky had decided to pour every emotion at once, and for some reason, rainy weather always flipped this switch in my brain that says, you need tea right now. So today, I wanted to capture that cozy rainy day feeling and keep it safe in the form of a painting. Because honestly, what better way to save a vibe than to paint it, right? And listen, painting realistic things is not really my cup of tea, but today we're doing exactly that. So, this is the scene outside. Rain dripping off the roof, droplet collecting beautifully on my tulsi plant. Then I took a sip of the tea, looked outside one more time, and decided, okay, let's paint this moment. Then, of course, I started with searching my reference on Pinterest. I started with a rough sketch of that classic Chiya glass, the kind that just feels nostalgic. But my first attempt, let's just say it looked like a cup that barely survived an earthquake, so I erased, tweaked, and redo it for a few times. Finally, got the shape right, like something you could actually drink from. And while I was busy fixing my questionable sketch, the weather outside just kept adding more and more drama. I started with the background, a soft black base to add depth. And then warm browns blended seamlessly into it. The colors melted together in such a calming way, maybe because the rain outside made everything feel slower. Then I moved on to the star of the painting, the glass of the tea. Layering warm chia tones, adding transparency to the glass, and slowly sipping the highlights. It started looking like the tea was actually glowing. Next came the shadows. Soft tones, dramatic ones, tiny details even inside the shadow, because that's what makes realism feel warm and alive. I swear, the rain was helping my blending skills. Like nature said, here, let me soften that for you. all this time, the tea besides me was just getting colder, but honestly, the painting version was getting warmer. Then I painted the wooden bench or the table the glass sits on. Adding that texture grounded the whole piece made it feel like a moment you could step into. And finally, the dramatic steam. Instead of complicating it with a brush, I grabbed my white gel pen, a few soft strokes, little swirls, and suddenly the whole painting came to life. The steam is subtle, but it carries the entire mood warm, quiet, and comforting. And that's the piece. A rainy afternoon captured on a canvas. A cup of tea, soft lighting, and a moment I did not want to forget. Thank you so much for painting with me today. If it's raining where you are, go make yourself something warm. And if it's sunny, you are missing out on a premium tea weather. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next art adventure. Bye!